Dear students, today I am going to describe the next part of the video. Number 16 number question. Lenso's soul was filled with sadness. Why? Answer. Lenso maintained his family working hard in his cornfield. One day, while he was waiting for a downpour, suddenly a hailstorm totally destroyed his crops. The flowers were gone from the plants, even not a leaf remained on the trees. Losing his harvest and thinking it consequence, Lenso's soul was filled with sadness. Number 17 question. What only thing did the earth need? Answer. The only thing that the earth needed was a downpour. Number 18. What did Mandalas say about the wealth of his country? Answer. According to Mandela, his country is rich in the minerals and germs that the beneath its soil, but he has always known that its greatest wealth is its people, finer and truer than the purest diamonds. Number 19. Here is important essay for your HSlC exam. Number 1 essay, punctuality or the festival you like most. Number B, school library / school magazine. Number 3, physical exercise. Number 4, your last date, school / COVID-19 pandemic awareness or coronavirus. The next essay khondia hoise use / abuse mobile phone. Try to write yourself. If you help, you will contact my comment section. The next hill, number 20. Who was Lenso? Where did he live? Or where was Lenso's house situated? Answer. Lenso was a simple-hearted farmer who had deep faith in God. He lived in a solitary house on the crest of a low hill. 21. Question number. What did Lenso say to his sons standing in the middle of the field? Lenso said to his sons sorrowfully that a plague of locusts would have left more than the damage caused by the hail to his field. He further said that they would have no corn and hence they would go hungry that year. Number 22. Why did Lenso write in his letter to God? Answer. In his letter to God, Lenso wrote that if he did not help him, his family and he would have to go hungry that year. He further wrote that he needed 100 pesos in order to sow his field again and to live until he could harvest the fresh crops. He also wrote about the destruction caused by the hailstorm to his corn fields. Turn next to hill 23. 23 question. What kind of man was the postmaster? He was a fat with amiable nature. 24. How much money did the postmaster able to collect? The postmaster was able to collect only 70 pesos to help Lenso the farmer. 25. Why did Lenso write the second letter to God? Lenso wrote a letter to God for the second time because he had received only 70 pesos instead of 100 pesos he had asked for. 26. What did Lenso write in his second letter to God? Lenso wrote to God to send him the remaining part of the money as he needed it very much. He further requested God not to send the money through the mail because the post office employees were dishonest people. 27. Why Lenso requested God not to send the rest of the money through the mail? See question answer number 7. 28. Why did Lenso call the post office employees a bunch of crooks? Being a simple soul, Lenso was not surprised when he received the money from God, but he became angry when he found only 70 pesos instead of 100 pesos he had asked for. He thought for sure that neither God could make a wrong, nor he could deny him the money he had requested for. He suspected that the post office employees must have taken the rest of the money, and so he called them a bunch of crooks. 29. What could be seen approaching in the northeast? Huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching in the northeast sky. Number 30. When did tea first came to Europe? How was it drink or used initially? Tea came to Europe in the 16th century. Initially, it was drunk more as a medicine than as beverage. 31. Why did his friend Pranjal not share his excitement? Or why was Rasbir so excited? Why was Rasbir so excited? Why did his friends Pranjal not share his excitement? Answer: he was excited because he had seen the tea gardens for the first time in his life. He was from Delhi and he had read much about tea, but while coming to Assam with his friends Pranjal, he got the chance to see a tea garden for the first time and he felt really very excited. 30. He had been born and brought up on a tea plantation, and so the view of tea garden was not new for him. Question number 32. What is legend about related to tea, or what is the Chinese legends about tea, or what is the Indian legends about tea? Answer: the Chinese legend related to tea is about a Chinese emperor who used to boil water before drinking it. One day, a few leaves of the twigs burning under the pot fell into the water and gave it a delicious flavor. It is said that they were the leaves of tea plants, and thus the Chinese emperor discovered this popular beverage. The Indian legends associated with tea is that Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist ascetic, cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during meditations. It is said that 10 tea plants grew cut off these eyelids. The leaves of these plants, when put in hot water and drunk, help to keep sleep away. Question number 33. How did Custard Dragon save Belinda from the pirate? Or what did the pirate do when the dragon faced him? Same answer of the part 1 video. Question number 13. 34. What twin obligation does Mandela mention? Answer: by twin obligation, Mandela means to do duties and responsibilities that every person is bound to fulfill in his life. Number A, to the members of his family, to his parents, to his wife and children. Number B, obligation to his people, his community and his family. 35. How did Belinda and her pets behave when they saw the pirate climbing the window? Belinda and her pets reacted differently from the pirate when he was climbing the wall of Belinda's house. Belinda paled and cried for help, but Mustard pleaded with a terrify yelp. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household. Only the dragon faced the pirate. 36. What did Lancelot do throughout the morning? What did he see in the northeast? Lancelot looked the sky towards the northeast throughout the morning because his crops in the field needed some rain. Huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching in the northeast sky. Question number 37, supplementary question answer. Who was Fowler? Give a description of his meeting with Azbul. Fowler, as described by Azbul, was a writer, young and romantic. He could envision mysterious figures in the night, the crack of pistols, drugs in the wine. He was a writer of detective stories. On that day, Azbul gave Fowler a telephone call to meet him in his room. Accordingly, he came and met Azbul in a mosque corridor of a French hotel where Azbul had his room. Azbul told Fowler he had been to meet a spy and also said that Fowler must have felt disillusioned. Then he told him about a paper for which several men and women had risked their lives. He added that soon the paper might affect the course of history. Saying so, Azbul switched on the light and was surprised to see Max in his room with a pistol in his hand. This is the meeting between Azbul and Fowler. The next question, who was Max? Max was also a spy. 38. Supplementary. Briefly describe how Azbul defeated Mac's schemes to take away the report. Azbul, a secret agent, stayed in a room on the top of the 16th floor of a French hotel. He was going to get a report. He came back in the late evening. He switched on the light and saw Max in his room. The room had been closed, but as reported by Max, he entered the room, opening the door. Max had an automatic pistol in his hand. Azbul understood everything. He factually mentioned of a balcony and asked Max if he had entered the room through it. Holding the pistol, Max threatened to have the report. In the meantime, Azbul gave a vivid description of the imaginary balcony. He even said that the management had a search to block it. Just then there was a knocking at the door and it grew louder and more frequent. Asked by Max, Azbul said that he had called the police to provide extra protection to the report. Max asked Azbul to send the police back. With a view to escaping from the policeman, he went to the window to hide himself in the balcony, but there was no balcony. He fell down. In this way, Azbul defeated man's scheme to take away the report. Thank you. Today, I have stopped this video. Next time, I will meet you another video. Thanks to all of you.